Hey guys, this is nurse practitioner Britney Jackson coming to you from Jackson Health and Wellness Clinic today to talk all things laser. What all do we use the laser for, and why is right now the time to get started on your laser journey? So let's get into it. The laser that we offer is the Elite IQ by Cynosure, which has two different wavelengths, a 755 Alexandrite laser and a 1064 ND YAG laser. Why is that important and why do you care? When we're talking about skin types, according to the Fitzpatrick scale, there are 6 different levels of skin types. 1 being the lightest, AKA Britney. 6 is the darkest, and like an darker African American patient is what you would think of with a 6. And people who fall all within that spectrum. Lasers are attracted to the pigment or the melanocyte, whatever you want to call it, either in the hair follicle or the skin cell. So patients who have 4, 5, and 6 skin types, some lasers are just not safe to use on those patients because you run the risk of hypo and hyperpigmentation. The great thing about this laser is we can safely treat 4, 5, and 6s for laser hair removal and not significantly increase that risk for hypo and hyperpigmentation. Our device also has something built into it called a skin tail, which helps us to measure the level of pigment in your skin and know where you fall on that scale, and helps us to determine which settings are safest for you to use. So what all can we do with the laser? First thing, of course, laser hair removal. Who wants to spend 8,000 minutes of their life shaving their legs? I don't. I have better things to do than shave my legs, which is why laser hair removal is a great option. Pretty much anywhere you have hair, we can use the laser to get rid of it. And at this point, I've probably treated just about every area on the body. The only caveat to that is if you have blonde, gray, or even light red hair, laser hair removal will not work. There's not enough of that pigment in that hair follicle to attract enough of the light to it in order to kill it. So sorry, you can't have laser hair removal if you have blonde, gray, or lighter red hair. Otherwise, you're good to go. Typically, we do 5 to 8 treatments, 4 to 10 weeks apart, depending on what part of the body that we are hitting. There's a certain part of the hair growth cycle called the androgen phase that we are trying to target with the laser. That's why it depends on where it's at on the body as to how rapid or slow the hair is growing, so that we know when to appropriately treat it. Second thing that we can treat are spots. Sunspots, brown spots, liver spots, whatever you want to call them, we can get rid of the spots. Most people on the face, hands, arms, those are the most common areas that get exposed to sun, and that's where people typically will develop those brown spots. 1 to 2 treatments done about every 4 to 6 weeks is all most people need to get rid of your spots. The third thing that we can do is treat veins. So spider veins on your legs, little telangiectasias that you get across the cheeks or the bridge of your nose, we can treat those with the laser. 1 to 2 treatments done about every 8 to 12 weeks. Now, the laser will not work if you have big, thick, ropey varicose veins. Those need to be treated by a vein specialist. The laser is not going to work for that. And the fourth thing that we can do is called a laser facial, which is good for all over resurfacing, fine lines and wrinkles, tone, texture, pigment. It just gives your skin a nice, lovely little glow. People love the laser facial. So why is right now the time to get started on your laser journey? Well, again, we talked about pigment in the skin. So most people during the fall and winter months don't spend much time in the sun, so we don't run the risk of increasing that risk for hypo and hyperpigmentation. Because with typically most of these treatments, depending on which laser we're using, you need to be out of the sun for 2 to 4 weeks before and after the treatment. So that's why we want to get started now when your exposure to the sun is at its least. Plus, with the number of treatments that you need, will be done by the time summer rolls around. So when you're ready to go to the beach or head out to the lake, you don't have to worry about, did I shave my underarms? When was the last time I shaved my legs? That's why right now is the perfect time to get started on your laser journey. Do you have questions? Are you ready to schedule? Give us a call, 270-629-6722. You can find us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. We are also on the web at jacksonhealthandwellness.com. I am nurse practitioner Britney Jackson, and I am here to tell you to ditch the razor. It is time to laser. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.